Welcome back to Elevate Daily, the space where you rise by understanding yourself, leading yourself, and becoming the version of you who follows through. Today's episode is about something almost everyone struggles with: why you keep falling off track, even when you're motivated, even when you're committed, even when you genuinely want to change. And the real reason has nothing to do with discipline, it has everything to do with identity. So let's get into it. When you fall off track, it's easy to think I'm inconsistent, I'm lazy, I can't stick to anything. But falling off track isn't a character flaw. It's a pattern, a predictable response your mind has learned over time. A pattern shaped by old habits, beliefs, old fears, old identities. You are not falling, you are repeating. And anything repeated can be rewritten. The real reason you keep falling off track is identity conflict. You fall off track because your current identity doesn't match the future you're trying to become. You're trying to build new habits with old identity, create new results with old beliefs. You're trying to step into a new life with a version of you that's outdated. Your identity says, I'm someone who starts and stops. Your goal says, I'm someone who follows through. That conflict creates resistance. Resistance creates sabotage. Sabotage pulls you off track. You don't rise to your goal, you rise to your identity. Your nervous system prefers the familiar, not the aligned. You fall off track because your nervous system is wired for familiarity, not growth. Even if the familiar is stressful, unfulfilling, chaotic, or limiting, your mind thinks familiar equals safety. So when you try to change, your system pulls you back to what it knows, not because you're incapable, but because your body is trying to protect you. You're not fighting laziness, you're fighting biology. And biology can be retrained. You're trying to change through force instead of identity. Most people try to stay on track through motivation, pressure, guilt, perfectionism, and unrealistic expectations. But force doesn't create consistency, identity does. When you say, I need to be more disciplined, you're trying to force behavior. When you say, I'm someone who follows through, you're shifting identity. Identity makes consistency natural. Force makes consistency exhausting. You fall off track because you're trying to change your actions without changing your identity behind them. The micro movements where you lose everything. You don't fall off track in big dramatic moments. You fall off track in micro moments. Moments like, I'll do it later. I'm tired today. One day off won't matter. I will start fresh next week. Moments like I don't feel like it. These micro moments are identity cues. They reinforce I am someone who quits on myself. But micro moments can be reinforced. I'm someone who shows up. The shift happens in the smallest decisions. How to stay on track? Become the person who does, because you're a doer. You stay on track by becoming the version of you who naturally follows through. That version of you keeps promises to themselves, chooses alignment over discomfort, resets quickly, doesn't wait for motivation, acts before they feel ready, sees consistency as identity, not effort. You don't need to be perfect, you need to be aligned. When your identity shifts, your behavior follows. The fastest way to stop falling off track is to shorten the gap between falling and returning. Most people fall off track and stay off track because of shame, guilt, self judgment, perfectionism, and everything else. But the people who stay consistent aren't perfect. They're quick to return. They say, I slipped, I'm back. No drama, no spiraling, no restarting from zero. Consistency isn't about never falling, it's about never staying down. Take a breath, let your shoulders soften, let your mind settle in. Ask yourself, who is a version of me who stays on track? And what is one action they should take today? You don't need more motivation, you need a new identity. This is the shift, this is your alignment, this is Elevate Daily, and I love you.